Nailing a dialect isn't just about copying sounds, it's about changing your entire mouth and body. Join me as I teach you a little bit about what goes in to learning a new accent. As an actor, you want to learn to bring your dialect work from the inside out. So how do we get there? How do we get to the point where it doesn't just feel like I've put on the coat of a new dialect, but that dialect is actually changing me, that I've transformed into a new person? Let's look at how. At the heart of great dialect work is something called proprioception. What is proprioception? I am passionate about proprioception. Proprioception is your body's ability to feel where it is in space. So doing simple tasks like brushing your hair involves proprioception. You're not looking at your hand as it's going behind the head and reaching to brush the hair, but you're able to complete the task even though you can't see it doing that. There are a couple of ways to effectively learn a dialect, and most actors either use one or the other or a combination of both. The first way is a rule-based approach. This means you go by the book. You learn the rules of an accent, you apply them to your script, to your role, and then you take those on yourself. The second way is to really go out and find a real person, to take their dialect, to study it yourself, and to listen in and to feel the physical changes that you hear in them, and then to apply some sound changes from what you hear in them, but also more of the physicality of the actor and the way they shape their jaw, the way they use their lips and their tongue. So it's a little bit of an inside-out approach. So you kind of have this outside in or inside out. And I would say what ends up happening in the real world is that most actors get the by-the-book way in a project they're in, and then they might come in with a coach or on their own and bring that more creative side. So nailing an accent for a role involves really learning how to hear key sounds in that accent, and also learning how to make the physical changes you need for an accent. Okay, now we're at the exercise phase of this mini Dialect 101 lesson. 2 exercises. Let's go. Number 1, foot proprioception. Please do not look at your foot. You can be sitting in a chair, that's totally fine. You just can't be lying down. You can stand or sit. I want you to pick up your foot and turn it in any direction without looking at it. Put it on the floor. I bet you can tell me, now that you just did it, where your foot is facing. So I just turned my foot and I can tell you, wow, it's really turned at this angle to the right. My hand can actually show you the angle, and I can feel that the weight is a little more towards the big toe, not really in the heel, and actually not in the outside of the foot. My foot is highly proprioceptive. My foot can feel for itself because it balances me and it moves me and it propels me through space. Now, your tongue, on the other hand, isn't highly proprioceptive. So the tongue has a low level of proprioception because it moves so fast when we're speaking. And I don't know if you can see that in me. The tongue moves so fast when we're speaking that the brain kind of goes on an overload if it could feel every sound it was shaping. As an actor or someone learning a new language and learning a new accent, though, you need to be able to build the proprioceptive ability of the tongue. I'm going to pick a little word that we can play with. We'll use the word dog today. D-O-G, dog. If you say the word dog, notice where your tongue hits when you say the D. Dog, dog. Mine hits what we would call the alveolar ridge. That's the ridge at the top of the teeth, the upper teeth. It's that gum ridge right at the top of the teeth. So mine hits up on that ridge, the alveolar ridge, and I say dog, dog, dog. Don't worry about the vowel. I can hear what vowel I'm saying, and you might not be able to hear your vowel or my vowel yet because you haven't learned phonetics or you don't know that that sound exists. But I'm saying dog, dog. Where does your tongue hit? Put it in the comment below. Let me know. Now, let's make a change. So this is assuming that your tongue is at the gum ridge. If your tongue is at the gum ridge, we're now going to bring the tongue on the D to the back of the teeth. So I'm going to first go dog, dog, dog with my tongue on the gum ridge. And now I'm going to say dog with my tongue on the back of the teeth. Dog, 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 gum ridge, back of the teeth, dog, dog, dog. You can kind of hear the difference, can't you? So now I'm going to flick between the two. Gum ridge, dog, back of the teeth, dog. So on the first one, my tongue is bouncing off the gum ridge. It's making a little explosion there. And on the second one, it's making an explosion off the back of the teeth. Dog, 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 dog. Now you can kind of hear an accent there. Dog, 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 dog. You can hear the difference. We don't have to worry about vowels yet, but if you can flick now between the two, even let's try it with just the D sound. Gum ridge 3 times. Da, da, da. Back of the teeth 3 times. Da, da, da. 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 Da, da. Going out of breath. I'm like getting really intense. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. You're training the proprioceptive ability of your tongue there. And that's how you can start to take on other sounds and sound different than you. You start to feel it. And the truth is, with dialect work, we try to be respectful, and at the same time, we have to have room to play. So if I make a sound and it's different than my sound, I'm just playing. You know, I could say, take the dog outside. Take the dog outside. Or I could say, hey, take the dog outside. 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 Would you please take the dog outside? So now let's use a phrase for our proprioception. Take the dog outside. Anytime you say take the t, dog, the d, out, t, 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 side, d, 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 those sounds, I'm going to put it here, see it? All those circled sounds, those are the sounds. Anytime you do those, you're going to make the sound at the back of the teeth. Take the dog outside. Take the dog outside. Take the dog outside. Take the dog outside. Now I'm going to say those sounds just up on the gum ridge. Take the dog outside. Take the dog outside. When you're playing with dialect, just notice that you're going to go in and out. You're going to make mistakes, and that's just okay because you're playing. You're not at the accuracy phase yet. So dialect work involves listening and feeling. It involves understanding sounds and changing them and applying them to a script. And it involves a certain sense of play, a willingness to do something different than the way you do it, to shape sound differently than the way you shape it. So when it comes to a dialect, 1, be respectful. 2, listen up and get curious. 3, start to learn the international phonetics alphabet. Like the video and subscribe for more content on voice, dialect, and presence. And also please comment below and let me know 2 things. 1, have you ever used a dialect in a performance? And 2, what's the dialect you most want to learn?